Alright guys, so today's a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing the top 10 things I love about rail fanning. Let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off with number 1, we've got train meets and races. I like these because you get to see two trains at once, and they do some unusual things with their headlights as seen in this clip. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And races also look pretty cool too because you just get a really good shot. Even though I haven't seen a race yet, I still really need to see one. Right now, going into number 2, we have horn shows and just nice crews. I really like these just because, I don't know, it's cool that the crews acknowledge you. And yeah, it's just cool to have them out there and giving you a good horn show, giving you some waves. It's always nice to have that, so. I haven't been getting a lot lately. I hope to get more, but still, it's always nice to get some. Even if you don't get them, I don't care. Yeah, but they're just really nice to get them, so hope to get more soon. Now going into number 3, we have meeting and making new friends. Meeting new friends in the rail fanning hobby can be so fun, especially if they know like all the symbols of the trains, they know like everything about the train, and they're just cool people to hang out with. All rail fans are pretty cool. Like Blake's Aviation Rail Fanning, he's a pretty cool guy. Eastern Michigan Rail Fan, he's a pretty cool guy. There's not a ton of other people that I've met, but yeah, most rail fanners that I meet are nice, except for some weirdos like this one kid in Duran, but we're not going to go there right now. Like I said earlier, making new friends can help you learn the symbols of the trains. They can tell you everything is. That's why it's good to have a bunch of friends, because they can tell you where stuff is, and yeah, so try to meet lots of new people while you're out there. Alright, so number 4 is the scenery and new places you get to visit. There's many new places I've gotten to visit in the rail fanning hobby, like Duran, Emily City, Flint. Those aren't really scenic, but another thing about going to new places is just like the other thing I said, you can meet new friends, so you get to see new places, meet new friends. Alright, so for number 5, we have horns. This is one of my favorites because there's so many different horns you can hear out there. Some of them sound pretty cool, so it's pretty cool to see those. There's some pretty unique ones, basic ones like K5HL. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool different horns you can see out there, and they're what make the hobby more interesting sometimes. Also, sometimes there's just weird sounding bells that sound like steam bells, but the bells also make the hobby cool too, so yeah. Alright, so number 6 would be the locomotives themselves. These are very interesting and make the hobby fun because there's so much variety. There's G-Bows, which are boring. But there's so many different railroads, there's so many different models of locomotives that you can see, and there's even rebuilds of the same kind, so you can see so many different things. And sometimes you don't even know what you're gonna get. And there's heritage units that are cool. There's so many cool locomotives that you can see out there. Just guys, also, so you know, if you ever miss a heritage unit, it's not the end of the world. Just be grateful that you at least catch a train, because some people don't get access to that. So yeah. Alright, so number 7 is the railroad crossings. The railroad crossings can provide for cool shots, and also for people who are into railroad crossings, there's many different crossings you can see. Notice a trend. There's a bunch of different variety with a bunch of things. Horns, locomotives, bells. There's so many different things you can see. But yeah, they can also get a good shot, or give you a good shot. Yeah, there's so many things you can do with crossings. And they can have some cool sounding bells. So also, there's some rare crossings too that you can see that makes it even cooler. Alright, for number 8 will be perfect lighting. Perfect lighting can help your shots look amazing. You just gotta get there at the right time though. As I did in this clip, the sun was almost starting to set, but I got there just in time and golden hour for a nice little shot. But you don't really want backlit. This was a little backlit, but I still like the lighting. Yeah, so good lighting is one of the things I really love about rail fanning. So yeah. Alright, number 9 is heritage units. I like these a lot because they're not really common to see, and because they're painted pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that the railroads like to remember the old fallen flags railroads that they've taken over, unlike one, BNSF. Anyways, sorry about that. I had a little itch in my throat. Yeah, so they're pretty cool to see heritage units. I've only seen one so far. I really need to see more, but I hope to see more soon. But yeah, heritage units are pretty cool. All right, down number 10. Number 10 is the rail fanning community. Kind of similar to Friends, the rail fanning community can be helpful, tell you the symbols of the trains, tell you a bunch of information about them, and you could also share your hobby with them, talk to them about the hobby, so you have someone to talk to. But yeah, they're also very, very helpful. But there's also different types of people in the rail fanning community, like the nerds, a bunch of other stuff. That might be another video sometime that I'll do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for number 10. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of this video. Make sure you guys check out some other videos. Thanks for watching. Before you guys say anything in the comments, yes, the videos are random just because I didn't feel like putting in the heritage unit for the heritage unit. I didn't realize I was going to do that. So, yeah, I just put in random videos as I yapped about my 10 favorite things, or pretty much 10 favorite things about rail fanning. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.